Welcome to Sports Reporter Zach Fox's Reel. I'm Jessica Moreland. Zach has been a proud advocate of the sports media industry, and that was on full display in the talk show segment needed for this class. He and his group decided to make a sports talk show where Zach appeared as a guest sports analyst. Here's a sneak peek.
It'll be rough. Definitely have to train the younger players and, get them into roles that probably a little quicker than you expected, that maybe more of like a sophomore and watch the senior. That's not happened. You're now playing as that, that starting role. So kind of throwing you out to the wolves a little early, but we'll see how the new players adjust. Well, Mahomes, he not only took the team on his back, but I think he's kind of taking the NFL on his back as of late. He's definitely revolutionizing the game by his style of play. You're talking about as far as with the Super Bowl, that's only his second year in the Super Bowl. His first year making the AFC Championship game before losing to Tom.
Outside of class, Zach is a lead sports anchor for the #1 collegiate television station across the nation at NTTV. Over time, Zach has been able to grab up-to-the-minute updates throughout Denton and national sports.
A bipolar roller coaster ride of a season for the Houston Astros thus far, from reaching the World Series to caught cheating, then make the playoffs and beat the Twins and A's, to now on the brink of being swept into elimination.
As you know, Dak got paid. Whether you think it's a mistake or a franchise-long investment, the deal is finished.
Tyler Martin, a senior at Katy High School, makes yet another stride in his young baseball career. The only difference, there's one less fan in attendance. Now remember, 1968, this guy, Mean Joe Green, even had a chance.
Wow, what a roller coaster ride it has been for the Chicago Bears. The idea may just trickle on down to Denton's own Apogee Stadium. Bryce also has the longest win streak throughout the both of them, and that win streak is now 8 games, and that is up to the current date thanks to last night.
He also creates news package stories and shoots, writes, edits, and voices all of his packages. Here's one he did most recently regarding TWU gymnastics. This piece will also be submitted for an Emmy Award in May.
There is now only one intercollegiate gymnastics program in the state of Texas, and it's not where you'd expect. Texas Women's University, a D2 school that regularly competes against some of the top gymnastics programs in the country.
We proudly, represent the state, and it's definitely a source of pride for us.
Just be thankful for the opportunity we get to, compete here in Texas.
TWU may be an underdog on paper when matched up against some of the best. However, winning 11 national championships since 1993 doesn't happen by accident.
What got us to this point is being in our practice gym, just, the 16 girls and the 3 coaches, and that's really all we need to go out and have success.
Being the only intercollegiate school in the state of Texas with the gymnastics program comes with its hurdles. However, for one athlete, simply having a meet means so much more.
Alex Pierce, a sociology major born and raised in Saskatchewan, Canada, then attended Seattle Pacific University for gymnastics. Less than a year in, the program was dropped abruptly.
We got on the Zoom call and he was like, yep, our program is being cut effective immediately. Like, you can stay at the school, but you won't be able to do gymnastics.
Alex has found a new appreciation for competition without fear of another unexpected closure.
We have such an incredible support system here. Our leadership really values the sport of gymnastics.
The stability has given Alex a new home.
My favorite thing about being here is the team.
She now helps represent this team, a team that represents Texas.
He also broadcasts via radio and television for local football, basketball, baseball, and most recently, TWU gymnastics. Lastly, for the final for this class, we were to make a news segment, which is what you've been spectating. But here's one news segment Zach did most recently on April Fool's Day, bringing laughter to the sports world.
NFL legend Tom Brady is currently with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for another 2 years and will be 45 when that contract is finished. However, Brady has delivered some shocking news today that would bring smiles to DFW. Tom Brady stated, "It has always been a dream to play for the Dallas Cowboys. I want to retire in Dallas." Yeah, no. April Fools. Dallas is left to take on Brady rather than join. However, There have been several classic April Fool jokes performed all around sports, from fans tricking someone into believing they hit a blindfolded half-court shot, to Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban, 18 years ago, staging a fight with an actor dressed as a ref. It took place in a timeout during a game against the once-was New Orleans Hornets. Cuban later told the Dallas Morning News that he was nervous the act would fall flat. Assistant coach Del Harris had the best reaction, besides the fans' gasp throughout the stadium. When another coach clued Del in that it was all a joke, the smile appears and then ties a bow on the masterpiece of 42nd April Fool's prank by the Dallas Mavericks. All jokes aside, the Mavs didn't fool around in the 113-108 victory against the Boston Celtics last night. Kaylin, David, back to you.
As you can see, Zach loves to work with sports and media and tries to make it entertaining for you and I. I hope you enjoyed this demo reel for Zach, as that's all we have for you today. We appreciate your attentiveness. Once again, I'm Jessica Moreland. Join us next time. Until then, good luck and stay in touch.